And then put it face down.
I think it's recording.
Is
Yeah.
So check. Yeah, it's recording. Alright, you can start this.
What week is this? Like four?
Yeah, fourth time.
The HHS podcast.
Yeah. We have no guests this time.
Yeah, we're not making that mistake again.
That was a mistake. That was a horrible mistake.
But we're going to Kevin's house tomorrow.
We are?
Are you?
Oh yeah. Let's not discuss these personal plans that I totally forgot about. So, I'm going to kick off conversations. How all conversations start by talking about SpongeBob.
Oh,
What's your
this should be good.
What's your favorite SpongeBob episode?
I gotta think, because like there's a lot of good ones to choose from.
I'm gonna say mine. I'm gonna give you time to think. You know that episode where he's got to clean the stain off the plate?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's good. Yeah, I died the first time I saw that. I was like 7, so you know I was gonna laugh at anything, but I still died laughing when like he had the giant laser beam.
Yeah.
And then he crosses the beams.
I don't know. I like the older ones, like before that.
Oh really?
Like,
that one's not that old. I mean that
it's
one
like,
is old. I meant.
Yeah.
But what is it? I mean, another one I like a lot. You know the one where they make sandcastles? Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That one's pretty
I
good.
also like the very first one, like where he
First one with all
actually
the
gets a job.
sardines.
Yeah.
That was weird.
And like when they're painting Mr. Krabs' house.
That one's good. A lot of them are good. You know the one where he forgets the pickles? And the guy like puts pickles under his mouth. And he like forgets how to make a Krabby Patty.
That was great.
That was good.
What could possibly be worse than one giant paint bubble? 2 giant paint bubbles.
He like inflates it.
We have technology.
Forgot about that. What's some serious news though? I forget. Didn't Trump go to Asia?
Yeah.
They probably showed him all the secret Gundams. All the secret gigantic mechanical humanoid robots they have in Japan. Yeah, they don't have...
Danger.
Oh my gosh. They don't have a nuclear program, but they do have a Gundam program, which I think is better and cooler. 'Cause they're just gonna, if we nuke them, they're just gonna hit it with a baseball bat with a gigantic mech. Yes.
That's how that works.
I know how it works. Okay. I've played baseball like once on Wii Sports, so I know what I'm talking about.
Wii Sports was an intense game.
Wii Sports was...
I can respect that.
Dude, I feel like people only ever played tennis and bowling.
No, I played like a lot of baseball.
It wasn't that good though.
Yeah, but I like... My brother would compete on that, and I would like throw out my arm batting. It's crazy.
It's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Alright, school news. Nothing's going on. You know why? Because all the seasons ended. Or are just about to begin. At least from what I can tell.
Yeah,
Do we have like a play? It's like something to do with tuna. Greater tuna.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy.
For like the first week I saw those posters, I actually thought they were advertising like a tuna brand.
Yeah, I think it's...
I was like, okay, is it tuna from Texas? I'm very confused. Do they like can the tuna in Texas and ship it here?
Probably.
No, they don't.
That's what the entire...
It's not even tuna.
That's what the entire play is about, though.
Tuna. Tuna.
Obviously.
That's what the play's about.
Apparently, it's gonna be we're gonna be able to watch it either Monday or Tuesday of next week during school.
What periods is it? Just for everyone to know.
I think it's like the latter periods of the day, like 6 and 7.
Oh, I'm not gonna be there because you know why? I gotta work making sandwiches.
And then there's also the talent show. You know.
What's the talent show?
It's also
Classified.
next week.
Wait,
so, like,
we're having. Oh, we're just putting all these things in the
like,
2 days that we don't do anything. That's smart.
They should honestly just like give us Monday and Tuesday off.
They can, but that would probably go to Christmas break, which I would not be a fan of.
Yeah, that's true.
So, there's that.
You got any plans for the holidays?
Holidays, like Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not at all. Just gonna eat with the family, you know.
Same.
Scarf down some stuffing, turkey,
Probably gonna
mashed potatoes.
do some hunting, get my wisdom teeth yanked out.
Wall hunting,
No.
be a man.
Maybe. I don't know.
Dude, what did I see? I saw something, I'll have to think about it. What was, yeah, do you have anything planned for, Christmas, though, yet? Because I know some people plan way ahead.
I don't think so. I mean, probably like same as every
Yeah.
year, just hang out with family.
Okay. That's good. Oh, yeah, this is what I was thinking of. So I was listening to this radio while just driving around, and it's like, how to limit yourself on Thanksgiving. I'm like, you should not limit yourself on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
The one day
night.
you just shouldn't. Just starve yourself for a week. That's a great solution.
Just give yourself food poisoning.
Yes. Seriously, do that. Pretty sure. Wait. Oh, I knew it was coming. But I'm
Bless
pretty
you.
sure I gave myself food poisoning when I ate a steak and cheese at Subway. And it was the one I made myself.
Was this before or after you cut yourself on the tomato slicer?
Why? Yeah, I forgot about it. Dude, the tomato slicer, if it does turn into a scar, it's going to be a pretty cool scar. But from what I can tell, it's not going to be a scar.
Yeah.
If you look at it,
Doesn't
like,
look like it.
it was really cool to play with. Like, you stretch it and see all the fucking shit. I mean...
You want to watch your mouth?
Yeah, I
This is a
can't help
school
it. I can't help it.
podcast.
To anyone who's made it past...
Edit that out.
We can't edit it out. I don't know how to do it, but to anyone who's made it past like the third episode, they deserve to hear all the potty mouth because no one's gonna hear it. But what was it? Yeah, the cut, it was cool. Like it was right on the thumb knuckle, like right there. So like when I moved it, I could see stuff behind it.
Yeah.
It was
It'd
cool.
be painful.
It wasn't actually painful at all because it was a pretty clean cut. It's jagged cuts you gotta watch out for.
I don't get why paper cuts hurt so bad.
Because those are just sucky. Like, they like get under the skin. I don't really know how to describe it. Like,
Yeah, like I've had huge gashes on my arm before.
okay, so you see like that. So like,
It's just like-
take a normal clipboard. This is another thing I did in my other thumb. See how like thick a clipboard is on the side?
Yeah.
I hit my thumb on that really hard and busted it open one time. That cut hurt really bad. It hurt more than the other thumb cut. That's because it just like was a gigantic gaping cut on my thumb. I was hitting a napkin. It's still healing. There's still a little scab there. And it's been like 3 months.
What's your like worst injury like that, like cut wise?
Okay, so fun fact, here's the story. I was missing the bus. This was like in 7th grade, so I cared way too much about getting to school. Go to school, kids, by the way. But I was sprinting. I was full
yeah,
on
you
sprinting.
know all about that.
I was full on sprinting to my bus. And like, you know how they lay gravel on roads to give cars traction?
Yeah.
Like when so it was about December, so it was pretty cold out. I slipped on that gravel. Like the gravel offered no traction, I slipped on it. And the bus had pretty much come to a stop, and I slid under the bus.
My God.
Like I fell and I fell under the bus. Like this was uncontrollable. Like I was full on sprinting, then I tried to make a dead stop. But the gravel just kept me going. So I slid and then I fell. My legs flew out, kinda. And then my head just scraped against the bottom of the bus and busted open. I have scars from it.
That's really bad,
I
actually.
think it's the right leg. No, it's not. That one's the perfect leg. It's right there.
Oh wow.
I mean, this is like 5 years ago. But, that was probably the nastiest thing that happened cut-wise. I know some people are like, oh, it's nothing, but, I mean, I don't play with knives and I don't do crazy things with, I don't know. I just try not to cut myself.
I would hope not. Yeah.
That'd be bad. But, that's the craziest thing to happen to me, like, scarring-wise. Like, breaking a bone's kind of different. Like, I've only ever, like, fractured my wrist. And I, like, sprained my wrist on, like, prom night, like, last year.
Yeah, I think I sprained my wrist when I was a little kid. I like jumped off my parents' bed or
Oh,
something.
yeah. It's super easy to sprain it. Like, Here's what happens. It's happened to me. It's happened to me like 3 times. So you're falling like you know how like I was saying like your legs fly out in front of you.
Yeah.
So you go with like this one arm to catch yourself. Well, if you catch yourself with one arm, it's gonna hurt, like this. So I did this like 3 times on my wrist, and like I never tried to like brace it. So it's just like honestly, it's still kind of messed up. Like I did it prom night, and then like a month later I did it again, and then like 2 weeks after that I did it again.
Wow.
I just kept falling, but that hurt. I mean, it never really hurt, but it felt weird. I don't know. So, have you broken any bones? Fun fact.
I have not, actually.
You're lucky. Just kidding. I haven't broken any bones either.
Yeah. I mean, I actually like go outside and like do stuff and like.
Do stuff.
But my only sport is running, so like that.
Running.
That tells you.
I mean, unless you fall, you're pretty much good.
The only injuries you can get with running are like.
Compound fractures. That can happen if you run
yeah,
too much.
Like stuff over time.
Like you see those basketball
Like
players,
that.
like their legs break when they just make a normal jump because you know they stress their legs too much and then their legs just can't handle anything, and then their shin pops out in the middle of a basketball game, like that one dude, or his ankle just kind of moves slightly to the right like the other one.
It's disgusting.
It really is.
It's hard to look at.
It really is. I'm gonna pull it up on Google. Just kidding. I think we did that last week.
Yeah, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can get a new phone for Christmas, cause like.
Wait, what are you using right now?
All right, so funny story. Earlier this week, I smashed my phone,
Yeah.
so I had to use my
Smashed
other
it.
one,
Couldn't
my
handle
other
it.
old one.
Just backsassing you, not giving you internet.
Yeah, it just straight up did not work.
So what's the new one? I've never seen that. Is that your old one?
Yeah, this is the HTC. I've used it.
You're the
last
only
year.
person I know who uses an HTC phone.
Kevin had one earlier this year, but
That
like.
doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, but it's not the best brand. Like honestly,
It's not. Don't fall into
I
the
mean, it's-
HTC trap.
it's better than Nokia. I'll tell you that.
Nokia. Did you have a Nokia phone?
Yeah, that's what I had before I
Oh,
smashed it.
I thought it was HTC.
No.
Why did your parents buy you off-brand, like not even off-brand, just like worse brand phones? Are they cheaper?
Yeah, quite a bit cheaper. Well, HTC really isn't off-brand, but this is like one of their lower-end phones.
The HTC, I don't know. They're not Apple, so I don't know anything about them. If they're not
Part of
Apple,
the-
they're not good.
Part of the Apple Master Race. I see how it is.
Yes, the mindless masses. Have you ever seen the Futurama episode with the iPhone?
No.
In like 1,000 years in the future, it's not even a phone. It's just like an implant you get in your eye, and it shows a projectile screen in front of you.
That'd
And
be
it's so
pretty
funny.
sweet, but like dangerous.
Yeah. But like at the end of the episode, they're like, okay, once we get like 1 million subscribers to this one person, we're gonna activate this protocol that turns them into slaves. And they turn them into slaves. And what they do is every year they just go to the Apple store of that time and buy the new brand. It's funny because that's what happens right now.
Yeah. Simpsons predicted the future.
Dude, the Simpsons seriously did. Like, that's like one of those things it's kind of funny to just think about.
Yeah.
Like the reality host turned president. I think it's pretty funny. I mean, you can think whatever you want about it, but I think it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. The only thing that matters now is that our Lord and Savior is in
What
office.
the? Oh, right then. Have you ever seen the Alex Jones InfoWars show?
I've seen like clips of
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
gosh. I don't even. It's so funny.
It is.
It's so funny.
I'm not sure if he's like legit or
I
if
don't
he's
know.
just like messing around.
I can't tell. Does your YouTube work?
Yeah.
Can I use it?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna. Have you ever heard of the game Doom?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so it's about killing demons, pretty much. That's all it is. Like you're a dude with a gun, killing demons. So like, this guy was like, what if Alex Jones narrated Doom?
Just play it right into the phone.
Where's the volume button on this case? Destroy the child.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. It's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they want to do. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're freaking interdimensional invaders. I'll just say it. They fun me all you want on CNN or
Wait.
whatever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not freaking humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon.
Music.
By the way, great soundtrack.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
You'll never defeat the human spirit. You'll never defeat God. You'll never win.
Dude, he's crazy. He's actually psychotic, I think.
I don't know why you would think that.
He thinks that he believes in interdimensional demons, interdimensional aliens, my bad. Not even just normal aliens, interdimensional aliens.
I don't see the problem there. That
My
seems
bad.
pretty logical.
My bad, I'm sorry. My mistake. Alright.
No,
So
but
that was Alex
seriously, he
Jones.
is like over the top.
He's hilarious. Have you ever just seen him go on rants or just like...
Oh yeah.
He makes the funniest demon voice. I can't say it with a drink. Destroy the child. He's like, destroy the child. I'm like, what?
Corrupt them all.
He's got... Have you ever seen the John Oliver piece on him?
No.
It's so funny. He's got this like entire brand of like medication, like a male test, like male vitality.
Yeah,
things you take,
I've
like,
seen
it's
that.
like a turkey baster kind of thing.
Mhm.
It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Like the doctor he cites for doesn't even have a doctorate. Like he's not even a doctor.
People that take that kind of stuff, like, obviously aren't the brightest people.
I mean, I believe things that are funny enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kidding. No, I don't think so. Maybe subconsciously I believe it because I think it's funny. That'd be a creepy thing. If you're funny enough that people will start subconsciously believing you. Maybe that's why Hillary lost, because, you know, she was not funny whatsoever.
Yeah. That could be it.
Honestly, she was...
That or the fact that she barked like a dog in one instance.
She did?
Yeah.
Like a dog. What? Oh, what are you talking about?
She was saying how that we should have a dog set up that barks every time Trump lies.
I like that idea. It'd be
Yeah.
fun. He'd probably
And,
start bad-mouthing the dogs.
You're probably right.
Get in an argument with him.
Just makes it funny. Wrong.
No, you're wrong. No. But what else has been? There's Asia. There's always North Korea, which is always just a whole bag of fun. Didn't he have a
Speaking
new
of-
tweet that like is like, I never called him fat or short. I just want to be his
I just
friend.
want to be
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un's friend, but he keeps calling me old. I never called him fat. And
Short and fat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. International politics. I swear. I wonder what Obama is talking. I don't know if Obama ever actually communicated with Kim Jong Un. Think about it. Do we have like a phone we can call North Korea?
I know that one basketball player did. I forget his name.
No, I forget him. But like, if you remember it, like, if you're like, we always had like a phone that we could call the Soviets with. Like, to make sure, like, oh yeah, we're not trying to kill you with nuclear weapons, please don't bomb us. We don't have that with North Korea, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I honestly think most of the time North Korea is just bluffing.
Well, they do have they have nuclear missiles that can hit Japan and South Korea. They were given to them. So we know that for a fact. As far as bluffing, I mean, they do lie about a lot. I mean, they probably, like, tell everyone that they win every gold medal Olympic, even though they don't go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
What if, like, that's true? Like, everyone's
Just drop
taught.
my phone.
Oh, you're trying to break your phone again?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
No,
Ruthless. Seriously. You're crazy. So today is Friday. I'm happy about that. I had ISS, and oh my gosh. So if you don't know, ISS, you get there, first period. I'm like, okay, guys, let's go bag breakfast.
Wait. Tell them what you had ISS for.
No, that's classified. But either way, you go to ISS, and they're like,
It's
okay,
being a distraction
everyone, we're
class.
going to go bag all the breakfasts. So they just sit you in this conveyor belt and start making you bag stuff. Like I put the apples in the bag. The other guys put the juice, and the other guys wrapped it. Like, rolled it up. So I was putting apples in the bag, and it was all right. I mean, it was backed up after a while because the juice people went way too fast. Just saying, not my job. But it was weird. I'm like, this is weird. You just make people bag breakfast. I thought that was the best job.
It's kind of like you're an indentured servant.
Oh yeah,
If you get
you are an
ISS.
indentured servant. I mean, they're not gonna make you do crazy. It was weird. I was like, you're allowed to do this?
It's like a borderline slavery.
Like, I was kind of shocked. So I mean, like, I wasn't gonna tell them no because I mean that'd be mean.
Yeah.
I had nothing else to do. But still, it is kind of weird.
Is it like awkward just like sitting in ISS?
Now I had stuff to do, and I faced away from everyone. It was weird though. It's right next to Mr. Faulkner's office, so you just hear him chewing out at students all the time.
That'd be pretty entertaining. I
It
guess.
was funny. There was this one kid who was so funny. He flicked a teacher off right as he left, and then
Oh my God.
the entire thing started over again.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Because he's, I don't know, rebel or something. Wants to feel special to himself. I don't know. I thought it was funny though. He's like, why would you do that? And he's like, didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm actually friends with a chemistry teacher that teaches at, no, I forget the school he works at. But he's like, today I had a student flip me off and I had to restrain myself from laughing.
Well, most of the kids that do that kind of stuff are like,
Dumb.
yeah,
I was gonna say they're dumb. They're not very smart.
like really their insults don't carry any kind of weight.
No, not at all. I was like, dude, I would like to, like, when I'm retired, I'm like 70 years old, I would like to substitute teacher one time
Oh yeah.
and just be
You would
the
be good at it.
just be the most obnoxious substitute teacher possible.
How would you like to go to the principal's office, young man?
Yeah. That's it. Take your stuff. We're going in the hallway, and then I go in the hallway, and then I immediately go back in. I'll just do dumb stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a list of everyone who looks at me. All right. No. And then everyone would look at me as I said that, and then I put all their names on the list.
Then it's like
Yeah.
not actually a
Or
bad
like,
list.
there's that option of being a really dumb, strict one, or there's the option of just being the horrible one that could honestly get like sued by the school for just giving them answers. All right, we're taking the exam today. The list goes A, C, D, E, F, G. That's the first 5 answers.
I taught in the inner city for 15 years.
Dude,